Okay, hi and welcome to another Ben Golding Guitar Masterclass. Okay, today we're going to have a look at an absolute classic now, a bit of old school 1960s classic tune, the Monkees and I'm a Believer. A classic famous tune but also made really famous. A lot of people know it from the film Shrek as well. But we're going to have a look at a really simple, nice acoustic guitar, pretty straightforward version of it, just with some simple chords, just an acoustic guitar and vocal version. This one's quite popular. I run a lot of open mic evenings in southeast London, and this is really common with a lot of singer-songwriters. Okay, but without further ado, what we're going to do is get straight on and do the chords for this one. All you need for this one is G, D, got a C in it, and we've got an F as well. Okay, that's pretty much it, this one, really straightforward. Yes, so let's just have a look at the G first. For this one, got your first finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. Next finger goes in the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then your 3rd finger goes right at the bottom on the 1st string in the 3rd fret. And for the G, you want to be strumming all the strings basically, starting at the top all the way down. Okay, next up we're going to have a look at a D, D major. For this one, you've got your first finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. Next finger goes on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, and then the next finger goes on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. And for the D, we're aiming just the bottom 4 strings. Try and miss the 2 at the top, it's just the bottom 4. Okay, next up let's have a look at the C. For this one, we've got your first finger on the 2nd string in the 1st fret. Your next finger goes on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. And then your next finger goes on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. Okay, and for this one, it's a bit of a stretch this one, but for this one we're trying not to hit the bass E string at the top, just the 5 below. There's your C. Okay, so that's G, D, C. Okay, for the F, for this one, a little bit trickier this one. A lot of the students I teach and stuff have a bit of a problem, because what you try and do is you take the 1st and the 2nd string in the 1st fret and you try and hold them both down with your 1st finger. Okay, the next finger goes on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and the next finger goes on the 4th string in the 3rd fret. And for the F, we're trying to avoid the 2, the bass E and the bass A string just here, just trying to hit the 4 lower strings, missing the 2 at the top and the 4 below. Okay, but I always say to people, if you have a real big problem with trying to get the 1st finger to cover those 2 bottom strings, you can kind of get away with it a little bit if you just hold down the 2nd string in the 1st fret. So that would be the 2nd string in the 1st fret, 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and the 4th string in the 3rd fret. That's actually, technically that's an F major 7, but it works quite well if you've got a real problem with holding down 2 strings with 1 finger. Okay, so that's your G, your D, your C, and the F. Okay, let's get straight on then and have a look at the song. This is a great, great tune, and really it's got 3 kind of main bits. We're going to start off with the verse section, yeah? So I'll just sing it for you a little bit just to get an idea. This one you've got G, and you've got D, and then you've got back to G again. I'll just hum the tune so you get an idea. Love was really true in fairy tales. Like that. Again, yeah. La da la 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 la. So what we got there, G 2 3 4, D 2 3 4, back to G 3 4, G 2 3, start again, G 2 3 4, and D 2 3 4, G 2 3, G start again, and G 2 3, change to D 2 3, and then G 2 3 4, G 2 3, G 2 3, and then a D 2 3 4, G 2 3. I'll just hum the tune again a couple of times. La da 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 da. Okay, that's it. That is your kind of verse section for the song. Just that G, D, and back to G again. Okay, then you've got a bridge section where you go to C and then down to G. So you go C 2 G 2 3, C 2 3 4 G, C 2 3 4 G 2 3 4 D 2 3 4. Stop. And then it goes in the chorus. But let's just try it again. So this is the bit, and I'll do the tune for you a little bit. You got C. What's the use in trying? is pain. When you need sunshine, you get rain. And into the chorus. Okay, so just a couple more times. So from the C, C2, 3, change the G. C2, 3 and G. C2, 3 and G2, 3, 4, D2, 3 and stop. Yeah. One more little time and I'll hum the tune again. So C. What's the use in trying? Do-dum-dum. All you get is pain. Do-dum-dum. When you need sunshine, you get rain. Okay, so that's your bridge section. Okay, and the last bit, the chorus we're going to have to look at, is just G and C for the starting bit. Like that, a little bit of a quicker change. You've got G and C and G, 2, 3, 4, G and C and G. This is the, then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, C and G, not a trace, C and G, you're down in my mind. Yeah, so that's the first bit there, and we'll get the second half of the chorus just after this, but so just try that again, bit of a quicker change, but quite easy chords there. So you got G2, C2, G2, 3, 4, G2, C2, G2, not a trace and C and G, but down in my mind, G and G, saw her face and a C and a G, oh I'm a believer, and so on. But now if we just get to the second half of that, it's a good little chorus there. So we're starting off, we've got the bit we just done, the G, saw her face and C and G, now I'm a believer, C and G, not a trace and C and G, down in my mind, C and G, I'm in love, G, and then C, I'm a believer, and to the F, and then to the D, back to the verse, and and so on. Okay, so let's just have a little look at that a bit slower and I'll call out the chords again. So you've got the chorus, then I saw her, G and C and G, now I'm a believer, C and G, not a trace and a C and a G, down in my G and a C and a G, I'm in G and then C, I'm a bit G2, 3 and then F2, 3, 4, D2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I thought love was more or less. Okay, so what we'll do, one more time of the chorus and then just have a look at putting the bits together there. Okay, so starting from that G, then I saw her, G and C and G, now I'm a believer, C and G, not a trace and C and G, you're down in my G and C and G, I'm in G and C, I'm a bit G and then to F and then to D, to the verse and da 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 la la. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so I hope you've practiced that enough and everything and that makes sense to you. Now we're going to have a look at the verse section into the bridge and then the chorus as well. As I always do, the chords will be coming up on the screen and everything else, so you can just work straight through. You should be able to see the verse, the bridge and the chorus, and just try playing along. You can try playing it with me or practice it on your own, but here we go now from the verse section at the beginning. 2, 3, 4. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and a G and then to the D and back to G, to the bridge, whoa, C and then a G, dum dum C and to G, dum C and a G and a D and stop. Then I saw her, G and C and G, I'm a believer, C and G, not a trace and C and G, of doubt in my mind, C and G, I'm in G, C, I'm a bit G2, 3 and F2, 3 and D2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and I thought love was and so on. Okay, brilliant. Practice it loads, it should go down well. It's a great song by a great band. Keep practicing, it'll sound great. All the best and I'll see you next time for more great tunes. Thank you.